So the Sigma 18 to 35 millimeters autofocus is pretty noisy, but how far can you get away with it? What is up everyone, my name is Felipe Olvera, and if you're like me, at one point you were interested in getting the Sigma 18 to 35 millimeter, but notice that the autofocus is pretty noisy. And if you're planning on using an onboard mic or the Rode mics like the Rode Micro or the Rode Mic Pro, the audio is pretty much unusable unless there's some ambient noise. But if you're still persistent and you were thinking, well, the autofocus is loud, but how far do you have to have a mic away so that way the autofocus noise isn't noticeable? Well, that's what we're about to do. I'm about to run through a series of testing different situations so that way we can figure out the minimum distance a mic has to be so that way you can't hear the autofocus noise with this Sigma 18 to 35 millimeter. So let me go ahead and switch the autofocus on and then we can get to it.
So what you're hearing right now is the Sigma 18 to 35 on autofocus continuous with the Sony a6500 and MC11 with the onboard camera mic. So this is in a relatively quiet room. Alright, so now what you're listening to is the Rode Video Mic Micro. And I'm going to go ahead and let that play for about 5 to 10 seconds. Alrighty, now I'm going to take my lav mic and I'm sitting at 1 foot away, or standing at 1 foot away, and I'm going to go back in increments of 1 foot and in a relatively quiet environment so that way you can hear how it would sound like in silence. 2 feet away. 3 feet away. 4 feet away. This chair back. 5 feet away. 6 feet away. And about 7 feet away. Alrighty, now I'm going to read a little excerpt from Walden for a passage that I have to read for class, and so that way you can hear what it would sound like if someone were talking in the room with autofocus continuous going. So, when first I took up my abode in the woods, that is, began to spend my nights as well as days there, which by accident was on Independence Day. When first I took up my abode in the woods, that is, began to spend my nights as well as days there, which by accident. When first I took up my abode in the woods, that is, began to spend my nights as well as days there. This is about 4 feet away. So, when first I took up my abode in the woods, that is, began to spend my nights as well as days there. This is 5 feet away. When first I took up my abode in the woods, that is, began to spend my nights there as well as days there. And now this is 6 feet away. When first I took up my abode in the woods, that is, began to spend my nights as well as days there, which by accident was on Independence Day. Alrighty. So that should be it. Now I'm going to do a little test outdoors so that way you can see what it would sound like in an outdoor environment. Alright, what's up guys? I'm down here in downtown Starkville. I just wanted to give you guys an ambient environment in which there was tons of things going on, so that way if you could hear the continuous autofocus noise going on in there, I don't know, we'll have to see in post-production, but from what I've seen so far, the footage, it's, after about 3 feet, 2 feet, you can't really hear the continuous autofocus noise on the lav mic itself. So let me go ahead and get this tape measure over. You can measure how far the noise is from the mic. So I'm going to take the lav mic over here. So now this is 3 inches away from the mic. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is 6 inches. Now it's at a foot. It's at 1.5 feet. Now it's at 2 feet. And out on the street, I can't really hear the continuous autofocus noise going. So I think it's something that if you're out in a more quiet environment, if you're doing a film in your bedroom, or if you're using this to like film your YouTube videos or whatnot, that's something that you may have to consider, that the autofocus noise may interrupt the video or the entire thing that you're trying to go for. So there you have it. So thank you so much for watching. If you guys have any questions or comments, go ahead and leave those down in the description or in the comment section. Give this video the thumbs up, like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.